Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm here to fill you in on everything that you might have missed at the Grammys. Billie Eilish might have stolen the night with a historic sweep, but there was undoubtedly one star who shined brighter: Kobe Bryant. Hours before the awards show, the NBA legend was in a tragic helicopter crash in Calabasas, California that killed him and 8 others, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Even though the Grammys are the biggest night in music, the sports star's presence was felt throughout the night. From the red carpet to the performances, Kobe Bryant's legacy was honored. Keep watching to find out how. Alright, so before we get started with the red carpet, I want to give you guys an idea of the kind of state of mind of a lot of the celebrities as they were gearing up for the show. I think this tweet from Chrissy Teigen really sums it up perfectly. Downtown right now, and nothing feels more unimportant than what we're doing today. This is absolutely terrible. Everyone is numb. So definitely heavy hearts, but that didn't stop the artists from trying to put their best foot forward, and I think they looked really great. Lizzo was one of the first celebs to hit the red carpet, and she looked stunning, or in her own words, good as hell. She was giving us major Diana Ross vibes in an all-white Atelier Versace number, complete with a faux fur stole, and it was everything. The award for most on-brand red carpet outfit is a tie between first-time nominees Lil Nas X and Billie Eilish. As far as Lil Nas is concerned, I think this hot pink Versace cowboy number is the most Lil Nas X look of all time. It's like every red carpet and performance of Old Town Road was leading to this moment, and I thought it was the perfect way for him to make his Grammys debut. And Billie Eilish showed up in exactly what I expected her to show up in. This lime green Gucci number wasn't my fave, but she did land on Vogue's best dress for the Grammys list. So hey, good for her. And now for my absolute favorite look of the whole night, Ariana Grande's Jean-Baptiste Valli tulle gown. As soon as she stepped on the red carpet, I was like, everybody else can just go home. It was incredible. The color, the size, the attitude. It was a total Cinderella moment. Ironically, when I first saw the gown, I thought it was really similar to the dress that she wore last year at home to not attend the Grammys, because there was drama between her and the Grammys producers about what medley she would sing during the show. So she ended up not showing up at all, but she wore a kind of similar dress this year, so she kind of got her fairy tale moment anyways. In addition to the gorgeous gowns and suits, nails were also having a moment on the red carpet. And while Lizzo, Billie Eilish, and Rosalia used their nails to make a fashion statement, Priyanka Chopra used hers to make a different kind of statement. In honor of Kobe Bryant, Chopra had the number 24 painted on one of her nails, and that definitely wasn't the only tribute to the late great throughout the night. So moving on to the actual award show. For the second year in a row, Alicia Keys hosted the Grammys, and in light of the incredibly difficult job that she had of balancing the heaviness in the room with what is usually a really upbeat show, I think she did an incredible job guiding the show from start to finish. Making her Grammy debut, Lizzo opened the show, but before she started her performance, she said, "Tonight is for Kobe," and it really was. After Lizzo's performance, Alicia Keys gave her opening monologue, and I think she said one of the most powerful things that I heard all night. She said, "We're standing in the house that Kobe Bryant built." The significance of that? The award show was happening in the Staples Center, where Kobe Bryant played countless games over his 20-year career. That being said, it's no surprise that his presence was felt throughout the night. After the opening monologue, Boyz II Men joined Alicia on stage for an emotional rendition of "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye." After that, Alicia kind of switched gears a little bit and kickstarted the show on a lighter note. In classic Grammys fashion, there were so many performances. The ratio of performances to awards is about 10 to 1. So we got an award about every 45 minutes or so, which is probably why the already 3-hour award show ended up going about an hour over. Some of the performances definitely were worth sitting through though, like what was probably Lil Nas X's 500th performance of Old Town Road, but this time he roped in BTS and Yodel Kid Mason Ramsey. There was also a really sweet moment at the beginning of the performance, with Kobe Bryant's jersey making an appearance on Lil Nas X's set. Demi Lovato's emotional comeback performance was also a notable moment of the night. She started tearing up even before she started singing and even had to restart the performance, which is understandable considering the song she was singing was about her struggles with addiction and her really close call back in 2018 when she had an overdose. But she did an incredible job. It was so powerful and a really great way to kickstart her comeback after 2 years of no television performances. Another highlight, the Nipsey Hussle tribute with John Legend, Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, YG, and Roddy Ricch. At the end of the tribute, there was a moment when a picture of Nipsey Hussle and Kobe Bryant appeared on the screen above the performers. It was a really special moment. For all the hits the show provided, there were also certainly a few misses. One of the misses was Aerosmith and Run DMC's performance. In addition to there being audio issues that made it kind of difficult to understand what anyone was saying, it also seemed like it went on for a tad bit too long. That being said, there was a blink and you'll miss it moment when Run DMC held up one of Kobe's jerseys. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's performance early on in the show was also a low point. Despite the fact that they're totally couple goals, that performance was far from goals. And this last one hurts a little bit. As much as I love Ariana Grande, like seriously obsessed, I have to say that it really didn't seem like her heart was super into her Grammys performance. By the end of her medley, when she was singing Thank You Next, she was letting the track do more singing than she was. And I have seen her live in concert, and I can say, without a doubt, she sounds a million times better than that track live. And I just feel like she wasn't really putting all her heart into it. And hey, I mean, she was just on a crazy long world tour. She was probably a little tired, so you know what? We're gonna cut her some slack. All right, to wrap things up, let's talk awards. It didn't come as a surprise to me that Billie Eilish ended up sweeping all the major categories. In fact, she made Grammys history as the youngest Grammy winner ever to win all 4 major categories at the rightful age of 18. She also ended up taking home 5 of her 6 nominations. Like I said, I wasn't surprised, and I really think she's extremely talented. But I was really pulling for Lizzo because she actually led the pack with 7 nominations at the start of Grammys night. But all in all, she did do pretty well, taking home 3 out of the 7 awards she was up for, including Best Pop Performance for Truth Hurts. One notable moment, Tyler the Creator took home his first ever Grammy Award and shared a really cute moment with his mom on stage where she was basically crying and holding on to him for dear life, and she was thanking him and he was thanking her, and it was just the cutest thing ever. All that to say, as far as the awards went, long story short, Billie Eilish won everything. While the 2020 Grammys honored the biggest names in music, as you've heard, they equally honored Kobe Bryant's life and legacy. And given his invaluable impact both on and off the court, it's clear that he will never be forgotten. For now, I'm your very trusty source.